Hey YouTubers, ¿qué pasó amigos? It's your boy King J Fox here with another episode of Talking with King J Fox. Alright, enough horsing around. Let's see. Can I turn on the... Why doesn't this thing ever want to work when I want it to? But it gives me the finger every time I don't want it to work. Or half the time it ends up recording in my pocket, but then gives me the finger anyways. Either way, it's a very annoying thing. Okay, enough raving there. So I'm actually gonna do a new topic today. I just got through watching an anime. Most of you probably have never heard of it. Some of you probably have. It's called Star Blazer. Now, Zia had the original Star Blazer. I just got through watching the first season on FUNimation. Funimation's version compared to Zia's version. It's a lot more different than the previous story. In the previous story of Star Blazer, the Earth was fighting against the Gamelons. Now, in Funimation, they still are fighting against the Gamelons. That's not different. What is different is how the war started. Gamelons were only attacking Earth because their planet was dying, so they needed to move on to a new planet. But in this one, they were trying to already conquer the galaxy, or the universe, or whatever else you want to call it. That's not too much difference, except for when they came to Earth, they were coming as ambassadors. And Earth, well, we said, hey, this is what we think of you. This is what we think of your ambassador. And yeah, we're just gonna shoot you. For those who don't understand what I just meant by that, I literally meant what I just said, and my finger going up. That was represents what that meant. Because the Gamelons, they're not a peaceful race. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. In either story, they're not a peaceful race. They're more, oh, we're gonna blast you and turn you into a pile of space dust. In the Zia, or not Zia, Viz version, V-I-Z, Earth had learned how to do what was known as a space fold. Now, what a space fold is basically, well, if you don't know what a fold is I should probably slap you through here. Long story short, a space fold is just basically folding space in half. Now, normally I don't do an anime review, but this actually kind of needed one. Because Funimation didn't do half bad on this new version. Now, spoiler alert, if you guys are still watching this, I'm going to tell you right now, if you haven't seen either one, you're going to hear a lot of spoilers. Yes, I should have probably said that at the beginning of the video, but truthfully, some of you probably not even going to really care. Usually when I watch a review on something, it's usually just the fact that I sit there and watch it and don't really care if there's a spoiler or not. Because 9 out of 10 times I'm just going to watch it for the spoiler so I can go watch what's coming up next. Hence why I watch Dragon Ball Super sometimes. Because I want to see what's coming up in the next episode. Even if it's like, I don't know, episode 100 and I'm only on episode 65. Or 66. Or whatever number. The point is, the storyline in Star Blazer is actually very good. Both versions tell a kind of unique romantic story. And to make things even stranger, each story has... Actually, they have brought tears to my eyes. I'm not really one to cry about anime or movies too much, unless it's Old Yeller or things like that. There's stuff that still brings tears to my eyes, especially when it comes to anime. On certain things at least. Certain anime doesn't really move me, but this moved me. Star Blazer will move you, I will tell you this much. Star Blazer is something that will move you because of the unique storyline to it. Now, Earth's basically dying. The Gamelon fire these planet-destroying missiles. Earth's been forced to literally live like moles underground. Let me give a big shout out to my boy DKT brother. Now, anyhow, in the storyline of Funimation's Star Blazer, they used the Star Blazer, or the ship Yamato, to travel 300 light years away to this planet called Ishtendar. Now, Ishtendar, they traveled there in the original one, and the characters fight, they die, but they kill as much Gamelon as they can. In the original one, they never tried to make peace with the Gamelons. The Gamelons were an evil bastard of aliens that just wanted to destroy so they can take over Earth and make it their home world because their home world was dying. In this one, they were trying to conquer the universe. Now, in Season 3, they did the same thing. They were trying to conquer the universe, except for Earth was off limits. The reason Earth was off limits was because of the fact that in Season 2, they made peace with the Earth. So, in Funimation Season 1, because I'm about to watch Season 2, Earth made peace with the Camelons. And I'm about to watch Season 2 to see what happens. Because in Season 2, a new race of aliens on VIZ come to Earth to try to destroy us. And they're called the Comets, I think? Yeah. Try saying that. That's a mouthful. I personally want to see what's different about this. So, wish me luck. And I will be on after I've watched this all the way through, because they're still working on the second season. So I'm only going to be watching 5 episodes. But in the second season on VIZ, or was it manga? It doesn't matter. Manga, VIZ, they both run the same storyline. Anyhow. In the storyline, these asteroid meteorite people are planning on destroying the Earth. And once again, we have to go to space to kick their butts. Now, in the original song, I love the original song because it goes like this. We're off to outer space to save the human race. We must return to Earth in 1 year. That's something like that. 1 year between here into Ishtandar to save Mother Earth, or it will disappear. In this one, in season 2, the theme changes. So I really gotta see what is the difference. Now, I'm hoping that in season 2 on Funimation, because they didn't really do it in the first season, because in the first season, the captain ends up dying and names is Hellman his successor. So he becomes the next captain. In this one, I'm hoping that he is the next captain and goes up against these meteorite people who want to destroy Earth. So, in the English version, they changed things once, and then I want to see if they'll do it again.